Hello, welcome to Wobbly's Ashes verdict. My verdict of the first Test match in this Ashes series. England winning the first Test match very comfortably to take a 1-0 series lead in the 5-match series. An excellent performance from England, dominating the Australians really on all 4 days of the game, and it really sets them up for what could be a very special summer indeed. So what did we learn from this Test match? Well, we learned a few things about England and a few things about Australia. Firstly, for England, this new positive style of cricket that they're playing is here to stay. It started against New Zealand in early summer, and it's carried on right the way through, and was nothing more exemplified that than the way England played in this Test match. They scored over 4 runs and over in both innings. Their bowling was aggressive, skillful. They fielded with energy, intensity, and really they just proved that this style is here to stay. And I'm sure all the English cricketing public are very happy about that. Secondly, Moeen Ali, I think his performance in this Test match was vital for England. A lot of speculation about his position before the start of play, but he took a quarter of the Australian innings wickets to fall in both their innings, and he's got a vital half-century in the first knock for England. So a really good performance by Ali, and just nailed down that spinner spot probably for the rest of the series now. Thirdly and finally, Alistair Cook's captaincy, much maligned in recent times, but he out-captained Michael Clarke in many ways. Clarke, don't forget, renowned as probably the best captain in world cricket tactically, and he was out-captained by Cook. I see Cook's biggest critic, Piers Morgan, on Twitter last night congratulated him for a brilliant performance. For Australia, I think they've got a lot of worries now. Their team looks to have areas throughout where they have got question marks over them. Obviously, the middle order, Shane Watson, Brad Haddin, in very poor form, both of them, senior members of the side. But how long can they go on without being productive? The bowling attack didn't look particularly threatening and let England get to 430, let them off the hook a couple of times in that first innings. Mitchell Johnson looked a shadow of the bowler, really, who destroyed England in Australia a couple of winters ago. Australia, really, their key players aren't performing. David Warner at the top of the innings, Brad Haddin, keeper, a vital player for them in their order. Mitchell Johnson didn't have a good game. So they're going to have to do a lot of work between now and the next Test match at Lord's on Thursday if they're going to get back in this series. A little prediction from me to finish. If Australia do not win this second Test match, I think England will go on to win the Ashes quite comfortably. The way momentum swings in these Test match series that are very close together now, there isn't a lot of time to get back on track. And if Australia do not win the second Test, you'll just see that the momentum will keep going with England, and I'm sure they'll go on to win the series. So an excellent performance, an excellent victory for England. And this just sets up the Test match starting at on Thursday at Lord's, as I said. A great game, a great start to this summer. And I've just got a feeling that this could be a very, very special series for England. Join me next week for my review of the Lord's Test match. But for now, it's goodbye.